Hello everyone, today I am back with a Scratch how to do video. Now I am going to be doing a whole bunch of these, and I'm going to try doing a whole bunch of these how to do Scratch videos instead of my Minecraft videos. So yeah, that's just what I'm going to be doing. And if you don't know what Scratch is, it's a really cool game maker. And all you really have to do is just type in Scratch, and it's the Scratch image slash program slash explore thingy. That's the first thing that comes up, okay? And if you don't know, like, I'll be teaching you how to do this. And today we're going to be doing a maze game. Now this maze game is going to be pretty simple. And don't go raging in the comments. This is probably not the best way to do it, but it's the way I'm going to do it. So, first thing we're going to want to do is go, you see all these little tabs here? This is your, like, where you're going to get everything. And you could forget about pen. I have no the hell idea what pen is, so just, this shouldn't even be a thing. But I have no idea what pen is, but I know what everything else is. So what you're going to want to do is, this is your sprite character down here. And I'll tell you all this later. And this sprite character, unless you want this thing in the game, you want to delete this. So let's delete. Now, you could click that little paintbrush and go into this palette here. And you could do this. I'm sure you know how to do this. Let's just do a little square and fill it up with red. Yay, perfect. Okay, that's your sprite, and you could click the eye and rename it here. So let's just call this movable layer. It doesn't need to be called anything. You just call it that for some reason. Okay, so one green flag clicked. You want to go into looks, and that's from events looks, and then grab the show, and you can see how it kind of like boop, sticks it under there. Everything's like a puzzle piece here. And then you want to go into motion, and then you want to tell it to go to, and then you're like these different motions and everything. So this will basically tell it to go right here. And then you can see if I hover my mouse right there, you can see right here. This is gonna show wherever my mouse is, so not like about what right there. -165, -13, -165, -13, 165. Oh my god, -165, -13. There we go. So now if we like move this over here. Yeah, perfect. That's not correct. I always have trouble with this. Oh wait, I remember. You have to go into here. There you go. Okay. The mouse is kind of screwed up. This is where you do it. I'm sorry. That I had a brain fart. This is like where the actual block is. Your mouse. I have no idea what those coordinates are. I think it's just like just so you can check it. Okay. -84 and 41. Now it will work if we move it over here. Yep, boom, done. Okay. So this is what you want, and this is the green flag. If you haven't noticed that, which you probably should. So now what you want to do is go into this backdrop, and then up here there's scripts and backdrops. You want to go in here, and then you can edit the backdrop, and that's basically the background. So what you want to do, get out this black, and you want to, you can zoom in with these arrow keys here. I'm not going to do that. Let's just kind of, hopefully, I could always change it where it's going to spawn. So let's kind of put it there, and let's go back into scripts, and let's tell it to do this in a different area. Okay, -139, -139, 22. And this is kind of coding, and you could make all sorts of games. The only limitation is that you can't really do a leaderboard unless you want to do this crazy encoding and decoding stuff, because you can only save numbers in the Scratch thing. So you need to be doing like 01 would be A, 02 would be B type of thing, all the way up until 26. You need to save those numbers and encode and decode, and that's just way too much. So yeah, we're not doing that. But if I had my thing over here, we're going to want to go back into backdrops, and then just really quickly get some yellow. And this is going to be the border. They're not allowed to go outside of this. And we're going to want to zoom in for this part. Move over here. just do this. Fill it. Okay, seems legit. Okay, so now we're gonna want to go into here. We're gonna want to do we're gonna go into control, and then we're gonna put forever loop, and a forever loop's always gonna be running once you click green flag. So we're gonna put an if statement in there, 2 if statements to be exact, and now we're gonna go into sensing, which basically figures out what this is touching, and then we're gonna do touching and touching color. And the way you set the touching colors, you click it and you see how it's like switching over there. Make it so it's setting to black. Boom. Okay. And touching. Oh wait, I forgot that's not a sprite. If this was a separate sprite, you do touching, but we want another touching color, and we want to set it to yellow. So if touching color yellow, then we want it to go into looks and say this. I suggest doing this because this is a forever. So say good job for 1.5 seconds, and then touching color black, you're gonna want to duplicate. Oh nope, yeah, that's the problem. Delete, duplicate, put that in there, put that. So now, okay, so nothing's gonna happen. This is gonna be forever running, but you actually need a way for it to move. So you want to do another green flag, and you don't want to do. Actually, let's try this. I forgot, but like if you do like 2 forever statements next to each other, it just screws everything up, and everything becomes stupid. So let's do this. Let us. We need that. We need 4 of those, and now we need sensing key space pressed, and now you could probably tell where this is going. You want to click this. A. Well, no, not A. W. And you can't like scroll down. You have to actually like go near that thing. It's kind of stupid, but okay. W. A. S. And D. W, A, S, and D. Okay. So now you're gonna do a whole bunch of if statements. And then you're gonna do these change X's, because these move steps can't necessarily do it unless you do turn, which is just complicated. So W, in this case, is gonna be moving up and down, so that'd be a Y. And then A is gonna be X. I'm just gonna grab another one. S is gonna be, and D is gonna be X, and D is. Okay. And now let's just I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is -10, and then this is gonna be +10, and this is gonna be -10. And if it isn't, that's fine. We could always just invert them. So let's try this. Yup, it's inverted. Okay, that's great. This is nice. So then let's do -10, -10. Green flag clicked. Now if I click D, what? Oh, I see how it's inverted. A needs to be going the other direction. Where is A? -10. Not negative. Minus. This says 10. Okay. I got that a little piece. There we go. Yep. And now you can see A and D work, S works, and W works. Now you see if you hit the black line, it's going to keep teleporting you back there. But if you touch the yellow, it's going to say, good job. And now that's basically your maze right there. And I'm going to do one more example. Actually, no. I'm just going to show you my other game, because I literally made a game. I'm just literally copying from a game that I made. So yeah. Let's click the green flag again. So as you can see. And you could also add dialogue too. So if I wanted to do something like this. I'd like, welcome to the not maze 2 for 2 seconds. Welcome to the not maze 2. And then it's just gonna let you do it. And then you go over here. Good job. And then you want it so Well, yeah, I'll just show the code. So I'm gonna save now, and I'm gonna delete this later because it's literally the same thing. So if you go, so I so mumbled right there. If you go into here, this is like your whole project thing, and I'm a scratcher, so yeah, I just want to say that this is where all your projects are. You can see right here, yeah, maze, 62 views, 1 comment. It's funny, that comment says I don't understand in German. I had to run it through a Google editor. So yeah. Okay, I made all of this, and before you be like, this isn't that complicated once you break it down. So, okay, let's just start from the beginning. When green flag clicks, switch costume to default. Now that will come in handy. Okay, let me just show you this. Okay, green flag click. Welcome to the maze. Moving forward to the gold line. Look, now you got a point. Once you get 4 points, your red square will upgrade. Here's a point for you. Boom, 1 point. Now moving to the gold line. Now, and you see you can't touch it, you gotta go through here. And since I'm GD, I can move it. Good job. Repeat, 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 now go. And now if you click W and D, this is like game manuals on how to do it. I'm just gonna cheat and do that. Good job. See, I have 2 points, 3 points now, since every time you complete a level, you get a point. Let's just do that. Look, now you have 4 points. Here's an upgrade. It's going to switch you, and now you can see there's a dark red thing border around it. So now you have to go through here unless you get teleported back. So let's look at the code. Stop this. When green flag clicks, switch costume to default. Now if I go into costumes here, you'll see these are costumes there. And you want to switch it to default every time it starts up a new game. And then go to those coordinates, and we've seen those coordinates before. And then we want to show it, of course, and switch the backdrop to tutorial. So you want to name your backdrops just so it's a little bit more better. And then if you go into control, you have these wait thingies, which come in real helpful. Wait, say welcome to the maze, and then you can see why I named it welcome to the not maze too, for 1.5 seconds. Switch backdrop to tutorial. Wait 0.5 seconds. Say, move me forward to the gold line for 1.5 seconds. And then this forever loop is, you already saw, this is literally the same thing, except I have it by -5 instead of -10. And then I have the touching color, it will put you back. And now when I receive game 1, which is basically that backdrop one, move that thing there. Now say, now move me to the gold line now. And then if touching the red color, then move him back to there. If touching the yellow color, say good job, change points by 1. And if you go in the, you can make a variable, and this is named points, and this check marks makes it so you can see it. And the once, where is it? There, once you, God, in the beginning, I think it's in some other thing. Yeah, right here. What in this thing right here? That's that right there. One green flag click, hide variable points, and then show the actual thing right there. Forever if touching sprite 1. So this thingy is touching this, but you can't move this. So basically, whenever this thing comes in contact with that, show the variable points. So you're gonna go back over here and switch backdrop to game 2, and then it's gonna broadcast game 2. And now what broadcasting events does, it's right here in events. It basically sends orders from sprites. So let's say red thing broadcasts game 2 to here. It wouldn't be doing that, but it's not. You could use it for broadcasting between sprites and broadcasting between itself, because you can't connect something to here. You don't want it to be in this if statement. So it's right over here. When I receive game 2, go to that specific position, wait 0.1 seconds, and then it's gonna say repeat, repeat, repeat. Now go, and then it's gonna do the touching color, the changing points. And you want to do change instead of set points, because I find change points works better. And this is basically the same thing. At the end, it's going to say broadcast game 3. It's going to receive broadcast game 3. At the end of that, it's going to say broadcast game 4. It's going to receive broadcast game 4. And you can see that it's a little less because it's not saying here's an upgrade there. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you have, be sure to leave a like. It helps me out so very, very much. And until next time, take care. Have a good time.